Hey, what's going on, Virgo? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ayoka, and I'm going to bring you some messages. I kind of want to just start off with tarot, but I keep hearing the energy oracle deck calling me too. So I normally start off with them. I'll continue with that, and then I'll jump into tarot. Y'all, don't forget, don't shoot the messenger. I love y'all, okay? Now, I could be speaking of past, present, or future energies for any one of you. I don't know what timeline you're on. If past energy comes out, it's because your spirit guides still want you to heal from something. So face your mirror, okay? Not my comment section. I love y'all. Now, my goal is to help you to evolve, okay? So I hope that you guys are actually digesting the messages, if that makes sense, okay? Because we are going into new cycles. We're already in these new cycles for some of us, and we still have to make some decisions, okay? So get ready for the ride. It's gonna be a fun ride because it's leading you to your abundance. So don't worry, all right? Just hop in the front seat and allow spirit to lead you, okay? Now, don't forget, flip your roles, take only what you need, leave the rest, and use the spirit of discernment. Don't force nothing to fit. If it doesn't resonate off the bat, it's not your message, okay? If you're confused for anything about anything I say, it's not your message. Don't force it, all right? Now, if you want to get a personal reading, you can look in the detail box below this video. You will see my web page. It is the Oracle Goddess Inc.com. I will also have it flashing across the screen, okay? Now, I do have some other wonderful things down in the detail box below. I encourage you to check it out. If you're feeling generous, I ask that you hit the thanks button, or you can send me a Cash App or PayPal, okay? I do have an Amazon wish list up there, all right? You know, however you may feel like you want to bless a sister, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you who have already been donating to my channel, who have already sent me love offerings. I appreciate everybody who has gotten readings from me. I appreciate you when you just hit the like button, when you hit the subscribe button. That's all that matters. You know, sometimes we don't always have the monetary aspect of it, but just the simple like button puts me in the rotation, and that helps me to get my messages across, okay? So thank you for all that you have contributed to me and my channel. This is why I show up for y'all every single day, Virgo. I ain't show up yesterday because I had personal readings to do, and it was just a long day. So I gave myself that time to woosah, all right? So let's see what it's like today. Hopefully we got some different energy. I hope you guys are feeling inspired, so let's go. All right, so let me set my intentions out. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angelic guides, for helping me with Virgo's reading. Protect us as we go through these portals. Close the gates to anything not in alignment with the divine's will. Thank you for using me as Virgo's messenger. Ask that my true guides are here with me. No imposters are allowed. Protect my energy and my throat chakra. Thank you so much for helping me to deliver a message for Virgo's highest good, and so it is. All right, now cards are already jumping. So something here may have made you feel very restricted. That's past energy, I feel like. So we're going to see what else comes out. I'm going to show you. There you go. When it comes to a contract, okay, some type of contract, whether it's legal, whether it's a partnership, whether it's court, whatever this may be, okay? It's in an upright position, though. I feel like that's in the present position here. In the way I'm seeing it here, it could be having a lot to do with family. So some of you, I heard family court. That may not be for everybody, so. But that did stand out heavily for me in my mind just now. It's something here that I do feel like it requires you to kind of like, I feel like you're going off of blind faith right now. You know how sometimes it's just like, you don't know what's going to happen, but you're just going to have to move into a state of trusting, right? The thinking man comes out, okay? So you could be thinking about this man, or this thinking man could be you. However, flip your roles. Now, somebody's trying to gain some type of understanding or wisdom here about this contract, about this partnership, whatever it may be, right? Maybe how to get over the obstacles. Yeah, the devil comes out, the sun card comes out, and the sixth chakra in the reverse, right? So again, there's some codependencies, there's certain addictions. It could be deceit, right? About what someone really truly wants, which is this new beginning, the happiness, right? Here with the sixth chakra in the reverse, that really talks about your clarity and your personal vision. Having clarity over what that really is, or really, you know, just masking it, hiding it, not really expressing it in so many ways. So Let's pull tarot and let's just see what's going on here. Tell me about the financial constraint card. Right, 4 of Cups and then the 9 of Swords. I don't know which way they came out. These suckers was just kind of like there. Okay, so I'm just gonna flow with it. All right. So it's some type of anxiety. A lot of anxiety here about this situation. I do feel the energy of regret there. And of course you can't have regret, right? You can't have any of the low vibrational energy setting in because it stops you from being able to seize whatever the opportunities here that the universe is presenting. And as you can see, it's like the universe is like, look, here, I got this whole cup for you. And somebody is just really just sitting there dwelling on the regret or the missed opportunity or the endings, right? Depression, stuck in their head, you know, replaying this broken record, okay, about the past. Frustrations. It's like all of the things that you or this person could be focusing on is the wrong things. And what Spirit is saying is like, this is the time to actually seize the opportunity. Of course, the Sun is the first card in the deck. It's the brightest card of all. It's this Sun card normally. And when you look at it in all decks, it'll tell you no matter what card is next to you, it outshines all of the darkness, right? So this is the time. This is the perfect time for this opportunity and for you to bask in the sun. Some of you need to get out into the sun, get some vitamin D, honey. Okay, get that energy flowing. It's going to help bring those depression levels up. All right. But however, yeah, because it's too much fear and it's too much anxiety, that needs to be let go of. And that also will get in the way of you trying to bring some type of balance here to whatever it is that you got going on. So tell me about the contract card. Those cards, all of them hit the floor, y'all. My mind was like, switch to another deck real quick. So that may be the cue right there. So here I go. Tell me about the contract card. Transformation. So this connection that you got going on here with this person, there's a transformation. Again, like I said, the transformation card is like the ending of a cycle. And that's literally what's happening. It's the death of an old way of thinking and believing. So now I feel like here that, you know, you could be accepting a lot of changes here. And this is what's expanding you. I feel like you're trying to gain an understanding here of how to accept the changes. I feel like you could be trying to understand how you can end this old way of thinking, end these cycles on top of that. Trying to understand how you can go towards a more positive path. Is what I'm also hearing too, especially when it comes to this connection that you have with this person so that you can get clear in your own vision. I do feel like it's like you're really trying to hone in on trying to figure out, look, how do I end these codependencies? Because I'm tired. I'm tired of going through the cycle. I'm tired of thinking this way. I'm tired of believing this. I'm tired of feeling this way. Okay, so that's good. You know, you in this energy here of trying to gain that understanding here, or somebody's going to come into your life here to help you to understand it, right? And it could be a man. Sacrifice. Okay, look at that rainbow. You made a lot of sacrifices and you've been devoting your time and your energy here, and it's a promise to you. And Spirit is like, once you realize that you can't control everything, you can't control how this situation is going to happen or turn out. You just can't. It's about you now at this point of surrendering and letting go. You made a lot of self-sacrifices, and it's a time for you to release. You don't have to try to control the outcome of this situation because what I'm hearing is already faded. Wow. So why are you trying to control something that's already faded? That's something to think about, right? Yeah. It's like when you hear it come out, it's just like, damn, you're right. You know us Virgos, we got control issues. We can't help it. We want to give God a whole script. Like, could you do it this way? No, it don't work like that. So what you're being asked to do is to surrender and let the divine handle it. Let the universe take care of it. We hate to hear it, right? Hope. I'm gonna find out about this hope card. I gotta pull out my other tarot. The other ones are sitting on the floor. So hold on 1 second. See what I got sitting over here. Alright. Hope eternal. Hope springs eternal. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but it says this card that focuses on the qualities of hope, faith, healing, aspiration, success, and finally enlightenment. When this card appears, know that a special wish you made may be fulfilled in time. The hope card will help show you that the impossible can indeed become possible. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible and the difference between success over failure. And above all, who are we? Ooh, did I say that right? That just sounded like in my brain, it just felt like it twisted and shit. Who we are, okay? And above all, who we are is the power of your belief. This card serves as a reminder to use your natural ability of intuition, the language of your soul, as you reach for your goals and desires. The future can be yours when you have hope and trust in everything you do. Soon others will be attracted and drawn to your inner light. Learn to share your experiences and lessons for those around you. Will also realize that by having faith and pushing forward where one may have felt no hope at all is the key to success. You may have even mentioned or said, you know what? I'm going to hold on to the hope. I'm holding on to this hope, right? I'm holding on to it. What I believe in, I'm going to hold on to that. And that right there has somebody thinking. I feel like if you haven't studied, you may begin to start to express some things. I'm going to pull some tarot here. Or you're saying something here about you still having faith and you still pushing forward. Okay? Where you may have lost hope at one time. Now you're like, you know what? I got to have hope in this. And this is the key to my success. Maintaining a positive attitude in everything is going to be the key to your success. Like I said, it's like I feel like you're starting to understand that what it's going to take for you to reach the stars, right? For you to manifest your wish fulfillment. Starting with facing your shadows, right? Releasing that self-deceit. Tell me, give me some cards here for my collective here. Three of Swords comes out. Yeah, okay, so we already know y'all been grieving. You know, it's been a lot of heartbreak. Deeply sad, and we ain't resonating on that shit no more. Five of Swords comes out, right? We're not resonating on that no more, okay? Yeah, you hurt, you were sad. We're healing, we're believing, we're having faith, right? We're taking a more positive path now, okay? Whatever may have happened between you two, I definitely feel like, you know, whatever the arguments are, there's a reconciliation, or there's even a resolution. There's always a resolution. And it starts with having the hope and the faith, right? Two of Swords comes in a reverse. Because now is the time to listen to your intuition, again, as the hope card said previously, to make your decision. And trust what you know to be true. You know what's to be true. Like, literally. All of us do. But it's the fact of the matter, because we don't see it showing up in our physical, that we lose hope. But truth be told, you listen to the readings, you listen to your own intuition. And we know that even though sometimes things don't come to pass exactly right when we're expecting it to for all of us, then we start to lose hope. Oh, okay, maybe it's not for me. Maybe it's not going to happen. But what do you really know to be true here about this situation here that you have? You know automatically, like, something tells you, especially if you're dealing with a divine counterpart, this is fated. I know that this is what it's supposed to be, right? Listen to your intuition. Stop putting on a blindfold and stop avoiding to make these certain decisions for yourself. I feel like you may be honing in or trying to focus on negative consequences too much. I mean, it's a habit. It's a pattern of yours because all you've experienced was negative consequences. But literally through the readings, and I know you guys be watching them habitually, okay? Not just mine, other people. I know I did it too. I did it too when I was at a point in my life where I was like, I just can't see shit. I need to just keep watching. It became entertainment for me. But now I watch tarot still, but I watch my stuff because, again, it's a lot of my energy. So it helps me to understand some things and it connects directly back to my story. Or I have 3 other people that I watch on a regular because I be needing jewels. I be needing lessons. I mean, yeah, lessons. I need somebody to teach me. I need somebody to teach me stuff here to help me to evolve on my journey. So that's what you want to listen to, y'all. I'm not coming for nobody. I know sometimes you want to have the entertainment, but you got to watch what you put in your spirit and you got to watch what people are saying and doing because a lot of times folk are tapping into the wrong spirits. You want to be able to connect with people who are tapping into their true guides, because your true guides are going to give you messages as well. They're going to let you know what you need to know. And sometimes, yes, they're going to drop some tea, but overall, they're going to tell you how to evolve and overcome the tea they just dropped. Okay? So trust what you know to be true, right? Your intuition don't lie. Look at that. And that's what it's been telling you. 6 of Wands. Like, you already know. Like, I'm winning. I'm going to reach these milestones. I'm going to achieve these goals. I'm going to be successful. You know it. Some of you are already there on the horse. Some of you are already there being recognized. Achieving your goals. You know it. So where's the lack of faith comes in at? When did we stop believing and trusting in the divine in our own selves? The Strength card comes out, right? Have the confidence in what it is that you believe in. You overcoming whatever the obstacles are. You really are. Like, you got to have that willpower. Like, the strength, the confidence, the Page of Cups comes out, right? So when it comes to your intuition, you're getting tons of ideas. And Spirit has been saying, look, be open to all possibilities. Every idea that you get is divinely guided. Be open to all the possibilities. You got so many different ones that you can choose from. Not one of them is wrong. Some may take you a little longer to get through the process. Some may, help you jump right in. But still try every single thing. Okay? These ideas, again, like I'm saying, is divinely guided. And it gives you a fresh perspective on the relationship that you have here, or whatever the situation is involving this contract. All right, thank you. Let me pull something from the Hoodoo Tarot real quick. What traditions or belief systems are my collective still holding on to, Virgo, from their family? That I'm not serving them. Okay. Something coming down from a big mama. All right. So what did your grandmother do? What was the tradition for her? What did you learn from that? Like, say, like in my family, and when I think about both sides, it's like from my grandmother, which is still alive, she had a lot of faith, okay? She has a lot of faith. I don't mean to say had, because she's still here with us. She's 76. She has a lot of faith. She's faith-based. She's devout Christian. And in everything, especially when it comes to marriage, she was the one who told me to, you know, go in your prayer closet, just pray, you know, for God to help you with your marriage. You know, don't divorce. You know, no matter what they've done, once you forgive them, accept them, just keep praying, right? So I did that with my own situation until I heard the divine say to me, you know, this isn't your person. And you keep trying to pray this person in, and I keep trying to take this person out your life. They're karmic, okay? I didn't understand that, but I take that tradition and belief system from that side of my family, where everything is faith. It's faith-based. It's like everything. Like, even now to this day, like, they just all of a sudden, and when things happen, it's like, did you read this scripture? You know, that's just how they are, right? And here, and like on my other side, my other grandmother, she is single. She was single. She was married to my grandfather. I don't even think they ever got a divorce. They just did not live together. They did not do anything. I don't think they ever got a divorce. And I remember, and she stayed single. My grandfather, from the stories I've heard, was very abusive when they were married. And once I got to maybe like 13 or something like that, he was more estranged to me than he was to my other cousins. Like, he was in their lives heavily, but not in mine as much. Not like when I was younger, because he lived with me. But he's passed on, and my other, you know, paternal grandmother has passed on. But I always remember saying, like, I don't want to be like that. Like, I don't want to be, you know, married and not with my spouse, and you know, I don't want to live like that and be single. So like, on both sides of my family, all the women are single, except for my grandmother. My maternal grandmother is still with her spouse, okay, but she stayed in her marriage based off of her faith, okay. So I won't put her shit out there, but you already know, when you gotta faith your way through the shit, it gotta be something, you know, real intense, okay? So that's how she kind of did it. And so I kind of, you know, I start to look at the dynamics in my family, and I see how all the women are single. You know, when we go places, everywhere you go, sometimes the majority of the people, they got their spouses, they got a significant other. And I start looking at myself, it's like, when I go places, I'm the friend that's single, right? I'm the friend who don't come with somebody where all my other friends got their booze with them. And it's just like, damn. So I start to kind of believe, like, you know, maybe this is what it is, right? You know, but that's not really what it is. It's not true. It's not true. Like, I really feel like it's a part of our destiny to be able to have that partnership and that love. And because of those ancestral our ancestral lineage, or I don't want to say curses and shit, but that's what it seems like, generational curses that have passed down. We tend to still hold that belief system to some degree, okay? And here, even in the book, it says, hold on, do you feel brilliant or successful? Okay, do you fear? Do you fear being brilliant or successful? I don't know what my mind wasn't reading it, but do you fear it? You know, fear could be passed down to you, especially from Big Mama. Fear of being able to be in the light, right? Fear of sharing your glory, your light, and your power with others. My grandmother, my maternal grandmother, is me all day. I learned how to be intuitive because of my grandmother. I'm a seer. I learned how to dream interpretate because of my grandmother. Like, I swear to goodness, I really believe if my grandmother was a heavenly devout Christian, she probably was me back in the day. And she's the mother of the church, you know, now. This is the title that she holds. Like, but I always wonder, like, I wonder if she was, like, she really should be behind the pulpit, or she really should be leading people. Like, my grandmother would literally, I would be going through stuff, and I don't talk to her for months or whatever. Like, I'm just exaggerating, but I wouldn't talk to her for long periods of time. And she would call me like, are you okay? Like, something's telling me to call you. Like, she was the first person I called a light worker. That was the first light worker I ever met. I would call my grandmother my earth angel, still to this day. Okay, and it says, when you receive Big Mama in a reading, you better believe that no matter how dark it is now, the light is coming and everything is coming. It's gonna be all right. Big Mama may also be speaking about being willing and able to share your glory, your light, and your power with others. This is not the time to lay low. This is your time to shine. Big Mama didn't do that, right? Big Mama was the mama who she loved to serve. Loved to serve. So she was more like behind the scenes for some of you. But she was the matriarch of the family. She shared her wisdom and strength with others, but she never wanted to be put on the forefront. You know, my grandmother, she sits in the back of the church. She sits in one single chair in the back of the church. And when people walk in, she greet them at the door. She never wanted to be on the front row. She never wanted to be, you know, out in the open like that. She cared for everybody. You know, that's just the role Big Mama played. And that's the role Big Mamas play, period, in many families. So the thing is, now, your ancestors, or, you know, they're telling you, look, are you fearful of being brilliant and successful? Because this is your lineage. You are the one in your family that is going to do it. Everybody else before you were afraid to do this, to light work to this capacity, okay? What is being highlighted in your life right now? And it says it's okay to be the center of attention sometimes. What does enlightenment mean to you? Are you exhibiting a positive attitude? Confidence is the best cosmetic. What do you need to do to look and feel your best? I know a lot of times my grandmother would say she didn't like to be in the limelight because she was afraid of being, her confidence. She didn't feel good enough. She didn't feel beautiful enough. My grandmother is amazing. Little chocolate lady. She's so small and she's so beautiful and so jazzy. And she'd be like, she'll laugh. And I'd be like, you just don't even know it. And that's the same character traits that I carry. You know, so it's time for you to get out there. It's time for you to be the light. Big Mama's like, yeah, it's time for you to step out there. It's no longer time for you to hide. You're going to be the one, all right? You're the one. You know how to be like, hey, you're the only one that went to college, right? You're the only one out of the whole family that went to college, got a degree, and did all of this great stuff. You're the only one in the family that is actually walking into your purpose as a light worker. And I did that reading, a couple of days ago for us. And we talked about you are a powerful light worker. You're the only one to do this. Why are you fearing it? Because you're going to be successful. Even within this connection here, this is for people who are dealing with a divine counterpart. I think I'm like, shoot, do I need to go look it up for karmic? So I'm telling y'all should have it by now. So you know if you karmic or if you are in your divinity at this time. Karmics usually struggle with their growth. Okay? Usually try to find a way to seek revenge. Usually are insecure. Usually are very argumentative. Usually are self-absorbed. Usually are selfish. Is also what I'm hearing. I'm telling you, very explosive, very revengeful energy. They may even try to sacrifice, how can I put it? They do. They sacrifice themselves for their significant other. So instead of deciding to love on self and to grow, usually when you're operating in your karmic energy, you'll actually be like, I'll change this, I'll do this, just to try to be with this person, but never really changing it for real. It's just something that's being said to get the person back. You know, it's so many ways that you can really just look it up, y'all. Begin to look it up. Because I know I done had some people hit me up like, oh shit, I think I'm the karmic. Don't worry, we all been the karmic. Shit, all of us probably a couple of weeks ago had fell in our karmic energy. We was all in our egos like, no, fuck that. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not going past go. I don't want to. I'm scared. I just want to stay right here. It's comfortable, okay? We all go there. It's okay. The only difference is, okay, and I don't want to say the difference. The only thing that makes it better is if you are in that karmic energy and you decide, I want to grow. I want to evolve. I want to be happy. I want to be at peace. Okay, we're all given an opportunity to do that. So I encourage you. You want your happiness and your peace, then do that. You want what's for you. Okay, because the divine has something for all of us. A person for every last one of us. We don't have to sacrifice ourselves for the sake of another person. It's about us evolving and growing, period. Even if it's your divine counterpart, you guys, you will mirror back to each other your wounds. That's it. Okay? It don't go into no revengeful type shit. No, you usually walk off like a wounded puppy. Okay? But however, even for the divine counterpart, you're not supposed to sacrifice yourself. Spirit is saying this is about you shining in this lifetime. Okay? Living out your life purpose and living your best goddamn life. All right? You done this for several lifetimes. This is the one right here. And I keep seeing the number 10. This is the one right here. I don't feel like for majority of us, I don't know, for some, even for myself, it's like I feel like this may be the last cycle. I've done this role 1,000 times, it feels like. At least 8, 7, I don't know. I feel like 7. But however, it's up to you. It's up to you, Virgo. I feel like I need to pull another card from this Ancestor deck. But I'm pulling from the side of it where it's more like the tarot. So I may have to look in the book. But I feel I can hear or feel a message or something coming from this. Tell me what I need to see. Mother of Sticks comes out. That's like I feel like the Empress around this mug. The 2 of Baskets comes out. Okay. Sorry. And what else do I got? Anything else? And last but not least, ooh, the Son of Coins. Okay. So, good thing I'm right in the sticks, so hopefully I can find the Mother of Sticks. Oh, how lovely. Okay, so hold on one second, y'all. 82. All right, so the Mother of Sticks is one of the most uplifting cards in the deck. On the positive side, she's optimistic, she's fiery, she's confident, she's courageous, focused, and powerful. Look, Spirit just gave, Spirit said, you know what, I'm going to help you out a little bit. I just got the definition here, 3133. So you can tell the difference between a karmic feminine and a divine feminine, so you know who you are, okay? Mother of Sticks is like the Empress. On a positive side, she's optimistic, she's fiery, she's confident, she's courageous, she's focused and powerful. On a negative side, she's malicious, she's overbearing, she's arrogant, she's two-faced. She can be a major drama queen, okay? If she doesn't represent a literal person, then these are the qualities here that she represents. All right, so if you are any one of these, then you know where you fit at in the reading. The 2 of Baskets. Let's see. The 2 of Baskets is about a happy couple that poses cheek to cheek, okay? It's about harmonious partnerships. It's like I said, you two are fated. The Empress and the Divine Feminine, the Emperor, is how I just seen it. It's like your masculine is like the prodigal son or feminine. I don't know. You may have a masculine who's a woman. Look at that. Hold on. Some of you are supposed to be teachers, man. It's destined for you to teach on a spiritual level is how I'm hearing it. But this is about harmonious partnerships. And when we had that card that came out earlier here from the Energy Oracle deck, which is the contract card too as well, right? That's about partnerships as well. And some of you are best friends with this person. It's a lot of mutual respect between you. This is leading to literally a serious commitment. You guys have to literally, look, come on now. You got to get into alignment. What is it that you want? Is what I just heard. On the negative side with this partnership, if you have a harmonious relationship with this person, it's equal give and take, it's warm, it's a lot of romance, it's equality, it's sharing. You guys are best friends, it's joyful. Okay, you have similarities instead of a lot of differences. You know how to come to common ground. You know how to help each other to work through your issues. There's contentment, mutual respect. This is your person. If it's a lot of distrust, rejection, breakup, miscommunication, inconsiderate behaviors, okay, resentment, abuse, a major incompatibility. This is abuse. I'm talking mentally, emotionally, physically abusive. Okay, sometimes just your divine counterpart they make you feel rejected. They ain't necessarily rejecting you. They will make you feel rejected because they're not doing what you want them to do. And so your fears kick in because you can't control their response, but not realizing that you feel that way, they also deal with rejection issues and abandonment issues. So no one is communicating or showing each other their real selves because of that. So it's different. That's what I'm saying. It's a difference. You may say, well, my masculine rejected me. They rejecting themselves. A lot of times you may tell them something and they may not respond the way that you want them to respond. Okay. But they never necessarily say, oh no, fuck that, I don't want you. Have they? And if they did, then you already know what it is. Okay. But however, a lot of times they come from an ego-based energy. Okay. So if they start to talk negative, if they start to talk, you know, or say some things that to try to push you away, that's the reason. This is why Spirit is saying you have to trust your intuition. Trust what you know to be true. It's like, even though they're verbally saying out their mouth, hey, how can I say it? I don't know. I think I've never heard my masculine say, no, you know what what has he ever said to me that may have made me feel like, oh, maybe we aren't meant to be. Like something like that. Maybe we aren't meant to be. What ends up happening, it triggers you, right? They saying that because they actually feel like they aren't worthy. Okay, so you got to remember, and you got to listen to your intuition completely. Okay. I'm trying to break it down for y'all as best as I can. The Sons of Coin reminds us about the importance of thorough planning, using all means at your disposal to ensure the most successful outcome. His motto is, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. On the positive side, he's very grounded. Okay. Has realistic goals, has faith in himself, values education. On the negative side, he can be very overwhelmed, unfocused, obsessive, compulsive, a buzzkill, chronic daydreamer, entertains poverty consciousness, or feels guilty about having money, being comfortable, and being privileged. So, you know, you got to look out for all of these things, because like even it takes for us to, in order for us to get to that divinity status, like I said, as divine feminine and divine masculine, we once were karmic. Okay. You just have a choice. You decide what it is you want to be. And that's where Spirit is at with us right now. Virgo, you decide what it is that you want to be and what you want to do. You're being asked to make a decision, because this is the time now. Either you're going to be on the light or the dark side. The here and now. Look at that. It's the here and now. It's about right now. Okay? Your true love is already a part of your life for most of you. Patience. Everything is going to unfold in divine timing. Look, stability. This relationship will stand the test of time. Indecision. It's time to decide about this relationship now. What do you want? If you decide on that, acceptance. Everything happens for a reason, okay? What do you want? Once you make a decision on what it is that you want, then it comes to you. But it's time to decide. Do you want to restore your hope and faith and believe that a fated relationship, for my divine femmes and masculines out there, is meant to be? Okay? Or do you want to just go ahead and take the rest of this journey alone, or not at all? That's all Spirit is saying. It's up to you. You have free will. They're not going to tell you what to do. But at some point, it's time to evolve. It's time to heal. It's time to awaken. All right, y'all. So I love you guys. I'll see y'all later. Peace.